Grace and peace. Welcome to Hip Hop History, Origins and Elements. I am your host, Dr. Derrick Colon, aka the Hip Hop Doc. You are tuned in to the official channel that takes a scholarly approach to hip hopology, also known as the study of hip hop. Follow us on Instagram at Dr. Derrick Colon. Cop his book on Amazon today. Like, share, and subscribe. And please smash that notification bell for upcoming videos. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Hip Hop History, Origins and Elements with yours truly, the Hip Hop Doc, the channel that takes a scholarly approach to hip hopology. Grace and peace. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop History, Origins and Elements. I am your host, Dr. Derrick Colon, aka the Hip Hop Doc. Today, we want to do something a little bit different. We had a pre-screening not too long ago, actually in August, a private pre-screening of the Latin Breakdown. And I have one of the participants here that was part of the film, and he actually got to see the pre-screening of the film. And we just want to ask him a couple of questions, real brief. We're not going to be on here long. And we're calling this segment and these series of segments the Latin Sitdown. And so I got my man, Microphone Prince. Thank you, brother, for taking the time out of your lunch to come and be with me. So listen, bro, you saw the film. Let's start here. What were your first impressions of the film?
Well, I kind of had a little sneak peek because you had given me some information that opened my eyes and led me to write the songs and stuff for the movie. But watching the film was different. It was a deep dive, and for me it was very satisfying because whenever I can learn something, it's important. But when I can learn something that contributes to the current conversation and Latin's contributions to music and hip hop, then it's very, very exciting for me. So my brain was tingling with information.
What was it that, if there was anything that stood out information wise in the film, what was that to you? What stood out most to you?
I guess the information that I really didn't understand before and didn't understand the gravity of was that the Spanish musicians brought the percussions to the States, and that Black musicians were really influenced by that. I always thought that James Brown did everything he did on his own. Of course he did everything on his own, but I had no idea that somebody like James Brown could be influenced or was influenced by Latin percussionists and Latin musicians. And you had told me about Jimmy Castor. So that was great because that was directly tied to breakdancing and breaks. And this is the foundation of the break beats. So my mind was blown.
Absolutely, man. Those were some of the key, definitely some of the key moments for me. Take us through what do you got going on now as far as your career? For those that might not know, who are you? Like, you're obviously part of the culture. Take us a little bit back in brief, just on your history as an MC.
Well, I started rhyming in '79, we did a lot of stuff in the streets. We had a group called the Throwdown 4. We were down with Paradise, and I've had a pretty long career. I got with Master OC and Devastating Tito from the Fearless 4, and they were able to get me a record deal in '92, and we signed with Next Plateau Polygram, and that record had Charlie Chase as a producer, Master OC as a producer. Tito, helped, with designs and fashion and stuff. So, I guess some of my biggest accomplishments have been, helped out by other Latino rappers and DJs and producers. And, I did a group with Tito in about 2001 called Ironclad Entertainment. We went on tour. We did videos. We did songs with Coogee Rap, Big Daddy Kane. And right now, what I'm really focused on is the Latin breakdown. I was running out of things to write about. And when you shared information with me, it just sparked my pen. So I wound up doing 2 songs, and that's really what I'm focusing now. We just did a video for a song called You Must Learn, which is kind of indirectly tied to this because it has to do with Puerto Rican and Black history and how we were brothers. So this whole thing is based on brotherhood. Both the songs are based on that. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I've obviously the Latin breakdown is the theme song for the film, upcoming film, September 21st. This Latin sit down is really meant to just give people kind of wet people's whistle on what this film is going to be about. This is probably, at least for me, um, I did some final edits yesterday actually, and then downloaded the final um, and watched it again. And when I tell you how excited I am about this, I can't wait for people to see this, especially not only from the hip hop community, but from the Latin community. I'm just so proud of what all of us together were able to do in this project. And so I trust that this little sit down with the microphone prince is kind of giving you a sneak peek on what's to come September the 21st, 8 p.m. exclusively on YouTube. Brother, thank you for your time. We'll talk soon.
Let me say one more thing.
Yes, sir, please.
Um, so without giving any energy to detractors or haters or anything like that, I feel good and I'm proud of you, brother, for leading this campaign, not to divide, but to just show truth and inclusion and about the love that the Latin and Black artists had and still have. You know what I'm saying? And this is, for me, this is like an aha moment. Like anybody who's interested in the truth, especially Boricuas or Latins who want to be able to speak with knowledge, you're giving us that knowledge, man. So I'm very, very proud to be a part of it, man. So thank you. That's it.
Yes, sir, man. And thank you. Um, thank Master OC for participating,
Sure.
from your camp. And I'm excited for the 21st. So we're gonna see if we can actually do some kind of a, a pre-release party that night. So I'll keep you tuned in, as to what's gonna happen there.
Okay.
But thank you guys for tuning in. Again, the Latin Sit Down, a short sneak peek of what's coming September 21st. Talk to you soon. Grace and peace.